Hey everybody, welcome into HelenKenner.com. I'm Helen Kennick, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome into my studio. I hope y'all have had a good week. I've had a pretty eventful week and jam-packed. Anyway, what I want to do today is I was supposed to go to, I had registered to go to a demonstrator event last month, no, in August. But I wasn't able to go because things were going on with my brother. But I have the packet. They sent me the packet of my supplies and everything of what I could have made. But with everything going on with my brother, I just haven't done them. It's just been sitting there, and I keep thinking, okay, I'm going to. But I'm telling you, I don't know, this whole thing has like sucked me dry. And y'all should have seen my craft room. It was a mess. So finally, my sweet little next door neighbors came over and helped me get started. And they were so sweet. They were like, okay, Miss Helen, we've got this. We're going to clean one table at a time. And I found the packets underneath a bunch of stuff and it's amazing how I've been looking for a lot of the stuff that was under like 3 or 4 layers of just, stuff. And so I thought it would be fun and help me out if I could make one of the cards tonight that would have been made in my in the event that I was supposed to go to. So I have it, and I'm sure I've forgotten something. But please say hello when you get here so I know who I'm stamping with tonight. This is the card. It's a fun fold card, and this card doesn't have everything that was used on the other card that they had stamped, but I didn't have that stamp set. So I substituted with the hearts and hugs, and boy, have I needed this. Sending a big hug. My heart goes out to you, so it's there when you need it. Right? Isn't that cute? And guess what we're using? The same DSP that we used last week, the Country Woods. So I'm going to show you how to make this. I think we've made it before, or made this kind of card before, but I really like it. I love the colors and all of that, and these little sweeties are fun to make. So I thought we would work on that tonight. So I keep thinking I'm gonna get these all on my Facebook page, and then I don't. So I'm not going to promise that I'll get them done tomorrow, but I'll try. So the front and back are the 5.5 by 4 1/4. You need 2 of those, the front and the back. So this one's the front. And what we're going to do, use our liquid glue. Oh, let me get my... Y'all, this is terrible. I hate even bringing it up, but remember last week when I used my silicone to put the metallic effects on the card? Well, I didn't clean it. So, of course, I go to clean it off, and it wouldn't come off. So my little helpers, they are just the sweetest things ever, got it off for me. I'm so thankful for them. Okay, that's piece 1. You have 2 pieces of DSP for the front. And it's going to go like that. And it looks like, oop, there. You do want a margin around it. And then you're going to have a piece of, look at that, hair everywhere. A piece of cardstock that's been embossed. Hey, Diana. Aw, thank you so much. Certainly appreciate you, Diana. I've been in Jacksonville the past week with my brother in the hospital, and I was just saying that it has really wiped me out. Anyway, that piece goes there. I've got this phone here so that I can be here, so I can see if there's anything that's going on that I need to be aware of. So sorry if y'all hear that going off, but I feel like I need to have it available just in case. So far that's really, really pretty, right? We're using Pool Party and then the Country Woods. And then this piece, I'm going to stamp the saying on it in a Memento. And that is going to be Sending a Big Hug, which is right here. I haven't been in my stamp room for over a week. And so Monday when I got back, I walked in, turned around, and walked out. I just couldn't do it. Isn't that terrible? I kept thinking, well, being creative is going to make me feel better. And I was excited to do it. But it was such a mess. I was just overwhelmed with the mess. Have y'all ever been in a situation like that where you just can't do it? And luckily, thank goodness, the girls came over today to help me. And oh my gosh, I feel so much better. My stamps are back where they needed to be. I mean, for the past 3 weeks, whatever I've done here in my studio here has been sitting right here. My stamps, I mean, I've got some soaking right now where I didn't put the stamps back. I mean, didn't clean the stamps off. And I'm not very proud of that. All right. So that's going to be our front. Let's go ahead and what did I do with? Here it is. Let's stamp our little critters and color them and cut them out so that when we do our panels, we'll have it all done. I'm doing this in Smoky Slate instead of Memento. Aren't these just the cutest little boogers? Yay. Let me clean them off because like I said, I don't. But it, I guess so. All right. Let's do this little fella first. I wish I could zoom down. But let's go ahead with Pretty in Pink. No, Petal Pink. Sorry. Petal Pink first. And we're going to color in his ears, his nose, his feet. I think that's good. Let me get the dark off. Okay, then let's use the Poppy Parade for his, see his little ears, nose, and feet. Now we're going to do the little heart. Alright, so I'm using crumb cake to do him. And what I'm going to do is I'm using the crumb cake all over him and then go in with the dark to do his tummy. Because I want his face and all to be lighter. Let's see. Oh, he's a cutie. Oh, we got his other arm. Hey Naomi, how are you? Good, shared with your friends. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. So I don't know, relaxing, maybe. I'm gonna try to use this side. Scared I'm gonna. So did you see what I did? I only took the dark halfway. Oh, halfway. To kind of leave his tummy like a lighter shade. Kind of give him some depth a little bit. So the light all over and then the dark, to kind of make a swoop around it, if that makes sense. All right, that's this fella. All right, our Smoky Slate and Gray Granite. I think I want the Gray Granite for this fella. And I'm going to do the same thing where I do his face first. Let me make sure I'm doing the right color. Looks like it. And we're going to do the light, and we're going to just do his little puffy cheeks, one color. And his tummy. Okay. Let me get this Petal Pink again. We're going to do his ears, his hands, and his feet. And then we're going to go with the gray granite dark to finish him off. Oop, I forgot to get his nose. Let me get his nose with that petal pink on. Looking at it. There. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to use the large brush or the fine point, and I keep changing my mind. Okay, I'm going to go under his neck. I'm holding my mouth just right. Did y'all see that? My God. Okay, same thing here. Okay. I was trying to feed my brother the other day, and it's so funny. I felt like I was, helping him. I caught myself doing it a couple of times. So stupid, I know, but there. See how easy that was to give him some different colors and dimension there, kind of like this little fella right here. Very easy. Okay. And then these are going to be use the gray granite. I'm going to do gray granite for her. Let me look. Gray granite. I'm going to use this one. All right. This, did I say the light? I didn't say gray granite light. That's what I'm doing here. Okay. And I'm just going to give her some depth. To her a little bit. Do you see that? Kind of like underneath her. And then I'm going to try the smoky slate with this little sweetie. And this is the light, so it's going to be just a little bit a different color than she is. Almost out. Let me see. This one is smoky slate. Smoky slate light. Okay. Yeah, this one's so much better. I need to throw that one away, I think. Oh, that's so sweet. So I use the light on both of these, but you can put a second layer to give it depth. So if you put another layer of the light, you really, it's kind of like an in-between. You can keep adding color. So the more you add on, you're putting on another layer so it gets darker. Does that make sense? So you don't have to have the dark to get it dark or to shade. It's almost like just a color in between. But I like them both having, a different color so that they're similar but not the same. So now we need to cut them out. I'm not going to take a lot of time to cut these out. I'm just going to be general with it and not real close. Diana, did everything go okay with the hurricane this past week? My son who lives in Charlotte, he didn't seem worried one little bit. I was worried sick when I saw all the pictures and things. Naomi, I hope you didn't get anything. Diana, when I was at the hospital this past week, I don't go down Richlands very much, and I was going in the middle of the night with it raining, and like I said, they've done so much to the road that I was scared because I had my GPS on, and you would think that I wouldn't be so scared, but it's just that the roads are, I don't know, so different, and people were passing me right and left. I was a nervous wreck by the time I got there. But what was really cool is that I followed my GPS, and sometimes I just follow it to a certain point and then I know where I'm at and then I can go on in. But nope. Once I passed the past the airport, I didn't know where in the world I was. So it was just interesting because the exit that I took me straight to the hospital. Anyway, they've really done a lot in Jacksonville with the roads and stuff, in and out, exits. It's probably really needed it, huh? There's probably all kinds of stuff that goes on there. Greenville doesn't have a lot like that going on. We have a bypass and maybe two little areas that you can exit on and off. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same as it's always been. But yeah, Jacksonville has really grown up. Yeah. Okay. These little cutie pies. Oh, you did fine. She lost power for a day. Oh my goodness. Wow. We have a very small generator, so if we, and I think we have had it turned on for our electricity going out once, and we were so thankful. But again, you know, it's not big enough to do a like our whole house, but it did do enough to keep our refrigerator cool, and our food didn't spoil and all that. Yeah, we've been through hurricanes where we've lost power for a week and didn't have a generator. So I can't imagine. I know it's hot. You know, it's miserable. I hope she didn't lose her food. There you go. Okay, that's the front. All right, so we got the front done. All right, you're going to have a piece that looks like this, and it's been scored at, I forgot, 1 3/4 maybe. Let's see. One and a half. 1 1/2 and 6 1/4. So you're going to have a 3 1/2 by 11. You're going to score it at 1 1/2 and 6 1/4. And then you're going to go ahead and get it ready. And then this one folds back. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our back, and we're going to go ahead and put this on. Try to center it as much as you can. You can put a piece of DSP on the back here because you're going to have you know, a lot of white space. See that? You could have DSP, or you could stamp around. I just didn't, y'all. I just didn't. All right, now the reason why this one is up is because our top is going to fit on that, but let's go ahead and get this finished first. So we're going to put this big piece of, you're going to need 2 pieces of DSP. This one, and then, what did I do with that one? I think just set it right there. Okay. I want like a little stool, maybe. Let me see if I can use that to make it go a little bit faster. No. Alright, this big guy is going to give us a big old hug. I'm going to stand him up. And this little fella is loving the hug that we just sent them. So we're going to put him kind of up on this little stool. He's already a little bit bigger. So I put him like that. And then here is for our sentiment, which is going to be in black. And it's going to say, so it's there when you need it. Now, we're going to banner that side. So, and this is thicker than what we really need. So I'm going to stamp that. Okay. Let me clean it before I forget. I'm not going to chase after it. That's pretty bad, isn't it? I'm going to trim that off. Trim this off. So I have a little bit down here that I'm going to make into a banner. There. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some snail adhesive on this end, but I want to put some dimensionals on this end to make it stand up a little bit because it's white on white. And so it gives it a pretty cool effect, I think. So you can kind of see it. See it sticking up a little bit, and it gives you a little more dimension. All right, let's do the inside here, or the middle part. This one has an embossed. Can you see it? And what you want to do is make sure that you don't put it down here where it's going to impede the bending or the fold. So you make sure that you can fold it over there. Okay, same thing with this. Make sure you've got it up high enough that it's not gonna impede the fold. Nope. Good. Put it down, and then we're gonna put this down, and not necessarily the whole way down. I think this adds interest when you don't put it the whole way down. Oh, of course I lift that up. I want to put it down just a little bit further. Kind of like that. All right, then we have 3 pieces of Misty Moonlight, Pool Party, and some white. And we're going to put it this way. So I'm going to put, let's see, this on with snail. These two I'm going to put on with dimensionals. Ooh, I've done something to my back. Let's see, here it is. Now this sentiment is coming from the Unbounded Love. My heart goes out to you. There you go. Let me clean it. Okay. Ooh. These two go on together. There. And then this goes on with dimensions. We're almost done. Almost. So 36 minutes so far. All right, so now we have the front to put on. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some liquid glue there. See, and then we're going to add this on top so that when we open it up, these will be there. So let's add a little bit of glue here. We don't want a whole lot because if it seeps out, you won't be able to open your card. So make sure you're getting it the right way up. Hold that down and then put this right where it needs to be. Whew. All right, now I did stand mine up to make sure that they matched. So that there, oh, there you go. Ah, that is so cute. My heart goes out to you. Sending a big hug so it's there when you need it. Aren't these some sweet little critters? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I did, and it felt good to be back in my studio. And let's see. Felt good to be back in my studio. I haven't been crafting other than on Wednesday nights, getting ready for that. So it felt good to start cleaning up. I guess table 2 will be tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Diana. Thank you so much. Well, I hope you guys have a good week. Stampin' Up! Is having a starter kit special. If anybody's interested in that, certainly let me know. I'd love to have you on the Gronsland Happy Stampers. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter. I announced it last week that we're getting ready to send out these tutorials. I'll be sending them out tomorrow. So there's 10 tutorials. I did the one that I did, which was this one right here. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you next Wednesday. Y'all take care now. All right, bye-bye.